To prove that tigers were the true kings of beasts, Tam reincarnated as a zoo lion. But just as he was about to make his move, the entire zoo mutated. Every animal turned into a savage beast. Even Tam evolved into a black and gold giant tiger. Then he caught a foul, rotting stench. When he reached the reptile house, he saw something impossible. The dead crocodile was alive again. But this wasn't flesh and blood anymore. Its body was a skeleton, forcibly stitched together by radiation energy. Inside its ribcage, a green ghostly flame burned. That was its core. There was no emotion in its eyes, only hatred for the living. This thing was worse than Tam expected. The mutated crocodile from his past life was powerful, but at least it was alive. It had weaknesses. It felt pain. This one had crossed the line between life and death. Suddenly it accelerated. Its massive body moved with terrifying agility. Tam dodged sideways. The crocodile's tail smashed the rock formation behind him into rubble. That strength was at least 3 times greater than before. Tam countered, slamming a claw into its skull. He could feel the bone, but the crocodile didn't react at all. It opened its jaws and lunged for Tam's neck. No pain. That was the scariest part. Tam barely avoided the fangs. Then distant human screams echoed. Over a dozen survivors were hiding in a souvenir shop. The crocodile heard them too. It instantly gave up on Tam and crawled toward the sound. Tam chased after it. The crocodile burst through the shop's glass doors and charged into the crowd. Security guards raised electric batons to fight back, but one swing of its tail sent a man flying into the wall, killing him instantly. Tam leapt forward, biting down on the crocodile's hind leg. But it ignored him and kept attacking the humans. A woman clutched her child behind a counter. The crocodile flipped the counter aside and opened its massive jaws. Tam released the leg, bit down on its snout, and threw his entire weight backward. Finally, he dragged it away, but the crocodile countered with a death roll. Tam was slammed across the floor, spinning several times. The survivors escaped in the chaos, but 5 people were already dead. Tam struggled back to his feet, covered in wounds. The crocodile stood up too. Its body was covered in deep, bone-exposing gashes, but not a single drop of blood fell. This monster was far worse than the one in his past life. It charged again, its tail lashing wildly. Tam dodged, but still got struck hard. Then he noticed. The green core inside its chest was glowing brighter. That was the key. Destroy the core and the crocodile dies. But its ribs were like steel bars, shielding the crystal. Tam's attacks couldn't penetrate. Suddenly, the crocodile turned and retreated. It was heading toward the underground warehouse. It could sense living prey. Tam's mind raced. Then he remembered. There was a high-voltage power station near the warehouse. If he could lure the crocodile there, maybe he could destroy the core for good.